Hello, welcome back to Helpinghandokc. Today here I'm going to show you how to install your Armstrong wall mount for your TV. This is the brand I was using. This is Armstrong brand. This particular mount, it's rated for a 23-inch to a 65-inch TV, single stud motion. So that means you can just put it on a single stud. And it comes with all the hardware. This is the mount. As you can see, this is the mount that he has. It's just for a single. You can put it in a corner or you can put it straight up on the wall for a single stud, but you have to hit the studs. They got different size screws and stuff that you can use to bolt this in with. It comes with all your hardware. Here's the screws that we're going to be using to screw. We're going to screw right into the stud. So we're just going to need 3. On the back of this mount, I don't know if you can see, there's 3 holes in the center. Those are just the ones we're going to use if we're hitting the stud. If we're not going to hit the stud, then we have to use these. And if we use those, you're not going to hit the stud. You need like a lug, a backing here that you'd have to put these in. But since we're not going to use those so we're going to hit it right on the stud. So we don't need these. And the first thing you need to do is the bracket that comes with it as well. You want to determine the mount that you're using. Make sure it's rated for the size TV that you have. Make sure you can hold it, because some of these TVs are pretty heavy and some of them are pretty light. So it depends on, make sure you get the right size mount and whatever mount you want it to do. They got them to go up and down in all types of way. So we want to determine what size screw you want to use, because they come in the kit. It has there's a lot of screws, bushings and screws and stuff. You may not have to use them all, but you have to determine what size the one you need to use. And they come with washers as well. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So first you want to lay your TV down. You have to remove the legs on your TV. The old legs that you had on there to hang it on the wall. I don't know if you can see that. On the bottom of this TV, I have legs. And then you got plate. And then you got the stick on a bunch of different size spacers. No spacers going in between the TV. And sometimes you go put your screws in and the bottom is tight. You need to turn those spacers to the TV. So you go ahead and lay the spacers down on top of your TV on the back side. Put your spacer on, put your spacer down, put your bracket on top of it, and then find the screws. And also, this particular TV mount comes with different spacers. Say for instance, these holes don't line up. They got spacers that you can connect to this and make the mounting to be out here. So sometimes TVs got different type of hole patterns. So you have to find which one that works. This one happened to work perfectly. And I'll just tighten them up, snug them. And then once you get that on, you want to locate your stud on the wall. This is the wall I'm installing on right here. And I'm going to use a stud finder to find the stud. Sometimes you can fish in and take measurements and find it. But a lot of times the Franklin stud sensor works perfect. It's really good stud finder. So what you want to do, you want to find one location that you want it at. You want to locate your stud. And you just take it and press it in. The button, you should see the lights light up. And when it turns green, that lets you know that's where stud is. So it turned green, that means the stud is right there at that point. And I'll start off with the top hole first. And just slide it across. So it lets me know that it's right there. And once I do that, I got the stud located, got it marked, and I'm going to go ahead and install my bracket. Now this particular bracket is marked. They got an arrow pointing up. That means that needs to be up. If you put it that way, that'll be backwards. You don't want to put it down. You want to look on your hardware, because a lot of your hardware say up. The bracket may say up. Make sure you just follow the directions. You know how sometimes we don't want to follow the directions. We just figure it out, you know. And since I'm going through the backs of the stud, I'm just using 3 screws. And I'm going to be using the center holes on this stud, on this bracket. The center holes are what I'll be using. See those holes? And here's the screws. These are actually wood screws, and they're going to be screwing right into your wood. You want to make sure you put washers on them where it comes in your kit. I got the first screw. I haven't got it screwed all the way in. I just started it. You may have to get your extension to reach out a little further because the bracket will be in your way. I usually just kind of just snug it. You don't want to tighten it all the way up, not yet. Because what we want to do now, I want to get a level and make sure this is kind of level. You can get little mini levels. This is a level. You want to use a level. They got the little bitty small levels that you can use it too, but this will work as well. You want to make sure that you put it on here. You want to make sure this bracket is level. Find a flat spot. There you go. That should be level right there. And once you get it leveled, then you go ahead and put your other, because that should be level right there. Then you go ahead and get you another screw. You go tighten that one. Go ahead and tighten the top one. There you go. Then go ahead and turn this to the sideways so you can get the third one in. All right. Now that we got the bracket on, check it out. It's pretty good on there. And they gave us some covers. We'll figure out how these covers go on. And this is the part I got to read the instructions on how to clip this on. There we go. That's the top part. It's the bottom. And this is the center. There we go. See those covers? Got those covers that you can turn it to the side so you can see the covers are on. Got that part. Next, we're going to install the TV onto the mount. Put the top screws in and it should just slide down over it. So if you're working by yourself, it should just slide down over. So you can see that these screws on the back of this. Let me see if you see that. On the back here, it's got 2 screws that I installed. And now I'll just turn around and I should be able to hang it. And I got it hung. I'll go ahead and tighten up these screws on the back side. See those 2 screws I screwed in? You hang those on the TV, you put this screw in and that screw in. And then you can hang the TV at a hole without, and then you just put in this bottom screw here. And we'll put in this bottom screw here. And that would be it on hanging the mount. And over here on the wall, see those covers that went on? It was the cover here, the cover there, and screws. The screws were in there that you attach it to the wall. They also got these little slide deals that you can run your cord down through here and let it hang down. This little wrench that came in your kit, and these are the screws that the nuts that I'm actually putting on the back side. I just need to tighten those up. Always hand tighten everything. And then once you get everything hand tightened, then go ahead and use a wrench so you don't cross thread, your cross thread things. I usually do a side at a time. Just tighten those up with this wrench. Make sure they're good and tight. There we go. You pull it out. Right now, so you tilt it up. You can tilt it up like that. You can come down. And if you want to, once you get the tilt the way you want it, you can tighten it up. It also comes with an L wrench that comes with this kit. It's your L wrench that you can tighten up that brace so you can, so when it'll be a little bit more tighter. When you get it in position that you want, tighten it up a little bit. Because a lot of times you're going to be pulling and moving it like that. See how it stays like that? You come up like that and stay like that. Well, that's basically it. I have this 50-inch Samsung TV installed. You probably saved yourself about a couple $100, maybe about $350 to $400. Someone would have charged you to install it. You did it. You're having the right tools, and that's basically it. Done job. Well, thank you guys for watching. For those who hadn't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. And we are done.